You've listed your home, showings are happening, and then it happens. You get an offer. It's exciting for many sellers, but this is where the anxiety kicks in. What happens next? How do you evaluate an offer? What if there are conditions? What should you expect between accepting the offer and handing over the keys? In this video, I'm walking you through exactly what happens after an offer comes in, step by step, so you know what to expect and how to navigate this crucial phase with confidence. Hi, I'm Dawn, a realtor with eXp Realty here in Edmonton. I help sellers understand the full process and protect their bottom line every step of the way. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about receiving the offer itself. When an offer comes in, your agent, that's me, will review it in detail with you. We'll go through more than just the price. I'll help you understand the deposit amount, any conditions attached, the proposed possession date, included items like appliances or window covering, exclusions, and the buyer's financing type. All of these details matter, and sometimes the highest offer isn't the best offer. A slightly lower offer with fewer conditions and a faster closing might actually be the stronger choice. Once we've reviewed the offer, we have three options: accept, reject, or counter. If the offer meets your expectations and the terms are solid, we can accept it as is. If it doesn't come close, we may reject it outright. Most often, we'll counter, which means sending a revised version of the offer back to the buyer, adjusting price, possession date, conditions, or other terms. Negotiation is a natural part of the process, and my job is to advocate for your best interests without scaring the buyer off. If we come to an agreement and both parties sign, the deal becomes conditionally accepted. This is where a lot of sellers get confused. Conditional means the buyer still has to satisfy certain conditions, typically financing, home inspection, or condo document review, before the deal becomes firm. This period usually lasts 7 to 10 business days. During this time, I'll be coordinating with the buyer's agent to ensure they have access to their home for the inspector or appraiser, and I'll keep you updated on the progress. Let's talk about common conditions and what they mean for you. Financing. Even if the buyer is pre-approved, the lender still needs to approve the specific property. They'll send an appraiser if needed and confirm all financial documents. Home inspection. The buyer hires a licensed inspector to evaluate the condition of your home. If major issues are found, they may request repairs or a price reduction. We'll review any requests together and respond strategically. Condo doc review. If your home is a condo, the buyer will likely request a few days to review condo documents. These include budgets, bylaws, and reserve fund studies to make sure the corporation is healthy. During this conditional period, your home is technically sold pending, but they're still somewhat at risk. That's why we don't usually take the home off the market completely until the deal firms up. I'll continue monitoring buyer interest and keep backup options open just in case something changes. Once all the conditions are satisfied and officially waived in writing, the sale becomes firm. At this point, the buyer submits the deposit if they haven't already, and the lawyers for both parties are notified. I'll send all documents to your lawyer and they'll begin preparing for closing, including title transfer, payout of your existing mortgage, and coordinating the final transaction. As we approach the possession date, your job is to make sure the home is in the same condition as when the buyer agreed to buy it. That means clean, empty, and with all agreed upon items left behind. I'll provide you with a move-out checklist and help coordinate key handoff. On the day of possession, the buyer's agent does a walkthrough to ensure everything is as expected. Once their lawyer confirms funds have been transferred, your lawyer gives me the green light and I hand over the keys. Even after possession, I'm still here to support you. Whether it's helping you with utility transfers, forwarding mail, or answering questions that pop up post-sale, I stay connected to make sure your move is smooth. Selling a home is a big transaction, but when you understand each phase and have the right support, it doesn't have to feel overwhelming. If you're thinking of selling in Edmonton or surrounding areas and want guidance you can trust, let's connect. I'll make sure every step from the first offer to final possession is handled with care.